Howdy, chat. How we doing? How we doing? Refresh. Oops. There we go. There's me. There's me. Always got to make sure the stream connects. I actually don't need any of that open. Don't need Discord open anymore. Let me just double check I sent. Yeah, I sent that. Sent that to Vinny. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I did my job. I did my job. But I hope you guys are having a great day today. Sean, hope you're having a great day today. Let's just, real quick, this is expensive, 6.4 million. But that's what all we need right now. We got stuff designing. Will it be ready for Imola? Yes, everything will be ready for Imola. And we'll check, we will be checking the database editor before the race. Okay? That's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to actually open the folders for it now. I did not need to open that in a new window. I am going to do that now. Just to make sure it's all there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, let's get simulating, baby. Well, first, I'm going to wait for our sponsor plan to make these, by the way. Yeah, coming off that glitch was crazy. Driver development? Nothing. We're at a point where it doesn't do anything. Affiliates, Crawford's getting better. Charles Leclerc, though, one of our affiliates, not driving in a car in Formula 1 anymore. He doesn't want to, actually, anymore. His AI had less of a chance of signing an actual driver's seat contract, no matter what seat it was, than an affiliate. He wants to be an affiliate. He doesn't want the pressure on the grid anymore. How old is Charles? He's 33, you know? He's like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't I wish we could check. I wish we could check if he's won at Monaco in this save. What are you blocked? Science has won it twice, which is evil if you think about real life. Oscar Piastri, we can't see before that, though. We can't see before that. That sucks. Well, oh, that's such a bummer. That is such a bummer. Ah, that's sad. That's a bummer. I wish you could go to a driver's profile and see, like, just what... I know it's so random and, like, they would never put this in the game. Just see what tracks they won. You know what I mean? I can't see if he won Monaco. He won 14 races in his career. It's lower than I thought he would be in. That I thought. Hey, that is much lower than I thought. Sounds good, brother. Have a great night. Hey. His average season position is 10th. Charles didn't have a great career in our save, to be honest. Average 92 points a season isn't bad, but 10th is not good for Leclerc. Back-to-back wins. Let's see if Carlos can make it a hat trick. Get it? Hat guy, hat trick, you know? You know? Aston Martin, kick Sauber, blah, blah, blah. Training. Apparently used tires, needs to catch up. That's fine. Let's go to sponsor plan, then we can make the new parts. Because this, we barely made it, by the way. There we go. 6.7 million. And a 1.3. So we're up to 13. So we can actually, I'm going to refurbish the design center first. That leaves us with 7.4 million. Now we can go. We had a new suspension. I don't remember what the other thing was. 2 are done for 14 days. It's going to be in time for China. For both cars. And then, what was the other thing? Not underfloor. Side pods. And that'll be done for China as well. You love to see it. You love to see it. Our car is not where it needs to be. We have a terrible car. Actually, now that we're looking at it. Ooh. These upgrades, the thing is we have not upgraded our car once. These are our first upgrades, and Jesus Christ. Oh, they want to take Leclerc for the most points? I am sorry, Charles, but you are not one of our drivers. Your mentality doesn't actually matter to us. As awful as that sounds, and also we're going to go over, because going over helps with the next time. I sound like Starfire there. Going the over helps with the next time. Our revealing room is all good. Front wing. If we rush this, can we get this done for... Oh, we don't need to rush it at all. 6 days for 15 days. I want to make sure it's all good for China. And then in 6 days, the rear wing will be done. And that should be done for both cars for China as well. Car part test center, level 4. You'll love to see this, by the way. Upgrading it costs $15 million. But that would get us up to some really good stats here for upgrades. Same with the CFD simulator, but that's going to level 4. And then we're going to have to focus on these guys a little bit back here. Hey, Reynard. I do manage the Formula 1, indeed. Indeed. But we are simulating till we get to Kimi Antonelli's home race today, which is Imola. We have a horrible car right now, but some of the best drivers. Again, we have not upgraded anything this season. Everyone else has started really kicking in the upgrades. We got a late start due to a factory fire, and it really messed us up. So we might do really, really poorly here in Japan, but we're going to have 3 whole new upgrades that are going to majorly help us for China. Hopefully all 4, actually.
Welcome to qualifying.
And then we should be good. We should be A-okay. Seeing how practice is going, you can see we don't have... Actually, Kimi, kind of getting up there. Stroll, fastest to practice 3. Ew. I'm not a Stroll hater, okay? I'm not anymore. I honestly, at this point, feel like Stroll does not want to be an F1 driver, and that his dad is making him. I could be... I'm not alone in that opinion. I'm definitely not alone in that opinion. It is a form of class consciousness, to be fair. But I think at this point, it's getting sad. Because he doesn't look happy. I think it's just getting sad. I think he is now just a marketing tool to his dad, and that's it. That could work. His dad's racing hobby. Yeah, I think he is definitely living vicariously through Lance at this point. Look, I think Lance was enjoying it this first few years, probably. You know, and now I think, like, ever since Sao Paulo, everyone's opinion is now Lance doesn't want to be here at all. So, you know, yeah, I think he's a way for his dad to make money, and that's all he is to his dad. And like you said, for him to vicariously live through him. Honestly, yeah, Lance, I think, could be really successful elsewhere. With all the experience he has now. By the way, qualifying, we got... Oh, Carlos. Carlos is nowhere to be found. I love how random qualifyings are now. Carlos, okay, remember, we have like the worst car on the grid. Iwasa 4th is crazy. He has come a long way since we gave him his first job in Formula 1 the first season on Hat Racing, and then he got kicked off the grid for 7 seasons. Or whatever it was. 6, 7, whatever the math is, until this season. He was kicked out at the end of Season 1, and now he's back this season for Season 8. So, he shouldn't be up here. He should be awful. But... here we are, yeah, his home race. Both Japanese drivers in the top 10 is great, but Yuki's in a Mercedes versus a Haas. That shouldn't be happening. Also, I nailed these. Nailed it. It was Miata? We didn't have a Wasa too? I thought I had 2
The McLaren driver put in a great performance today.
I could be wrong. Also, did Kimi...
excellent win.
Did Kimi get a podium?
Everything working together.
He won? Kimi won? Carlos got 6th? Lance and Liam with a double William podium. They've been nailing those. Has been at Mercedes the past season. Oh, I'm so dumb. Marty actually got points, man. Max getting some fringe points. Max got to be at the end of his career. That or the hat is that bad. 3 DNFs. 1 from Teo, which is huge. Ollie Behrman and George Russell, who is somehow still on this grid. Iwasa all the way down to 19th, by the way. Rough. The only one who was 2 laps down, mind you. Hauger was the only one 1 lap down, so that really adds some injury for these two, especially Iwasa. That's rough. Bashor and Joe doing really well here. Oscar up here. Sandrine Picard, a nice 5th place, gaining 7 positions, getting her a nice 10 points. I think that's tying her best position ever. Yeah, Hauger is flopping. That extends Kimi's lead to 41 points in the championship. Liam Lawson jumping up to 3rd in that Williams. Lance Stroll jumping up to 6th in that Williams. Sandrine jumping up to 8th. Doing really well. Me out of my neurodivergent goat. One thing that I said to my friend that loves F1, he's loved F1 for years, and when I told him I was in F1, he like was so happy. One thing I told him after watching a bit for a couple months, I told him something, and I was like, I fear that Lance Stroll is my autistic representation. He laughed a fuck ton, and they said, no, it's Max. So, Max is my neurodivergent representation. Yeah, Antonelli was a big sign. He was just a reserve driver at Haas. My fault for like 3 years. I signed him as a reserve driver to make him a Haas mainstay. And they just never called him up. Never called him up. So I did. And now look at him. Also, RB is still the only one without points. Because, look at this. Look at this. Haas got 6 points. No longer is Haas a pointless team. That's insane. That was Behrman? God. I'm getting all these drivers mixed up, man. Ferrari with the great pit stop today. That's something I thought I'd never say. They had a good pit stop. That's crazy. $1 million. So much I couldn't say one. 2-point finishes for the best racing driver of all time, Joe Grand. You are right. Can we make the new... No, 2 days. Oh, regulation votes. The board wants to come to the next race, sure. For everything? Wait, okay. Airflow focus changes or cooling focus changes? I think we want to vote for cooling, because we suck at cooling. And we want everyone else to kind of catch up. That, or we should do airflow, because we will focus a lot on airflow in research. I feel like we should go for airflow now I'm thinking about it. Huh. What does chat think? Chat hasn't shared any opinions about this yet. Real quick, how's the board doing? Ah, they're very happy. Very, very, very happy. 109 million of that left. Nothing new. So, we just had massive reg changes. We don't need more. But I think we should go for airflow. Focus. And if no one's going to say anything soon, I'm just going to make the decision. I'm just going to do it. Just gonna real quick though. 1 and 0. It's my choice. Alright, damn. Okay, we're going airflow because we focus a ton on that in research, so I believe it's the safest option. The other one is more, it could be more beneficial to us, but it's more of a gamble. Yeah, we're leaving at the end of the season anyway, yeah. We should be. Speaking of the research period, it just started. And it went for airflow change. Okay, so it didn't matter what I chose. Alpine must be very singled out right now. They must be like, well, damn. Well, damn, I guess. I guess we're unpopular. Not a single person agreed with Alpine today. Alright, that's everything. I don't get the attitude stuff. They've always been unhappy and very unhappy. No matter how well we do, these guys just hate us. Again, I'm not checking this till before the next race. During the next race, we should be looking at this stuff. No, I'm done. Okay. Fresh parts for China. And we have the best car on the grid now. We went from last to first. That's great. Dirty air tolerance and engine cooling? We don't have it. We don't have it. Everything else, we have it. We are now... Okay. So we were winning with the worst car on the grid, right? Kimi was winning with the worst car on the grid. Science was getting points. McLaren dominance is probably going to bore fans until next season when I move to hat racing. And I don't know if you know this, Randon, but the effect I've had on every team I've been on, besides hat that first season, I turned them into instant championship competitors. So
Chinese Grand Prix.
Let's just hope they do the reg change as well next season. Right, it's sprint weekend. We get to have a little peek. Our predictions are super messed up, dude. None of us had Lance high up, and he's getting fucking podiums. So, I don't think any of us had Liam high up either. Liam is literally in third place of the Drivers' Championship, guys. Also, 1-2 sprint starting grid. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Kimi beat them by like half a second. Oh, we have Park Ferme. That makes sense. But we can change the front wing angle. Okay, I don't think messing with this one is going to really prove any positives like it did with this one. Hey, maybe those are the only 6 points he gets, Sean. Wait, you put Reynard high, or you put Liam high? Oh, you might have something there. Also, it's a 1-2. Carlos got it over Kimi though by 4.5 seconds. Maybe he just likes China better, you know? It's good results. Now we can... Oh, that upped it by like 39%. Hell yeah. I think that's going to be better. We'll give that a go. Good luck, you guys. I expect a 1-2. Hat racing. I think Williams screwed up the most things, though. Kicker messing some stuff up, too. A 1-2 with Carlos in front this time. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ferrari looking good, though. Again, the Williams are up here. Aston Martins are up here. Sandrine not having the best season, to be honest, but she's up there. And that's what she needs. Are you... Wow, we did not do Carlos justice here. Sure, go for it. Yeah, Hat is a much worse team than they should have been.
Now, wasn't that a seriously good drive from Carlos Sainz?
Hell yeah!
That was a really well-executed race, I thought. Major credit to the driver, the pit wall, and the whole team for that win.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Let's go, Carlos! Liam Lawson, another podium, though. Sandrine took an engine penalty? She qualified 10th. She qualified 10th? How did she gain 14 positions? Yeah, Wassa getting the point is crazy. But honestly, Sandrine had a fucking historic drive for herself here to get 4 points. 14. She came from last to 8th. That's impressive. That's definitely impressive. But this does move Carlos up into 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship, tied with Liam Lawson at 68 points to Kimi's 116. Driver of the day for sure, absolutely. And both Aston Martins are in the top 10 now. This is an interesting top 10. Of course, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. It's just the 5. It's the 5 top teams, I guess. And then you got the bottom 10 with Logan still in. God, man, you are not instilling hope for next season with me, man. He might be an instant replace as soon as we can. Same with Max, honestly. I think Max has peaked. Meanwhile, we're dominating the constructors. Aston fucked my predictions, absolutely. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Ferrari getting the pit stops down, man. 1.799 seconds for both drivers. That's nuts. That is nuts. $579,000, even when you're paying out both drivers, is a beautiful thing. Leclerc got worse. See, this is why we're not worrying about performance. Also, Board was there for a 1-2. You love to see it. You love to see it. Alright, once we get to right before. Well, first we're going to do this, and we're going to start on research right away. We're going to do one research, and we're going to start with the front wing. Do that. And then I'm going to kick tire preservation up just because it's going to help. And then let's design. We don't have a new chassis. I think we need a chassis and underfloor. Underfloor and chassis, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. So if we just tank high speed a little bit, we get a lot more out of top speed. Versus this gives us just a lot of this. And a bit of this. I mean, we don't need this. We don't right now. Engine cooling is one of our things, though, that we're struggling with. What if? That's a huge decrease for DRS delta and top speed, though. We can't have everything. I'm gonna give that a go. And then underfloor. Yeah, Logan's disappointing me. What else is new? Make our dirty air tolerance better. We already are the best in all this stuff. What if we just really tried to make dirty air tolerance better? And our car lighter. I think that's... Oh, we're broke. Okay. We'll have to check what the what it looks like in a couple days. Jack Doohan gets worse. Meanwhile, look who's getting better at overtaking. Carlos. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Play overtime. Ooh, chance of miss. Jesus. How about we get some rest in there? Let's get another one. Just make them way less tired. Jesus. I mean, Logan at one point was pretty damn good in this save, and I don't think anyone can deny it. Not overwrite. I meant new save. The fact that we were seeing on the... what did he get, like 9 podiums or something like that? It's pretty good. For a guy who barely scored any points in real life. You know what I mean? And besides, I'm partial to him because he's from my home. Well, he's from Florida, but at least I think he's from Florida. Also, Williams, look at that car. You can see why Liam Lawson and Lance Stroll are doing so well and why Hat Racing is doing so poorly. But Ferrari, they're really outperforming their car. Honestly, Visa Cash App RB has the 3rd best car, but they can't score points? What's going on? Yeah, Carlos was like, trust me, you don't want to replace me. Next season, I'm popping off. And he's like, yep, I'm going to do it. This season, I'm popping the fuck off. He was just shaky that start of the season, but this is where we are. We're actually not the best car, but we're probably the best car, actually, in reality, since we're being held back by our last place in engine cooling and stuff like that. But let's get to that actual race. We got a race to get to. Oh wait, this isn't. Oh, right. We have Miami. Speaking of Logan in Florida.
Once again, we touch down in Miami.
Another sprint weekend. Yay. Hey Jelly, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Teo and Liam. And Sandrine's up here. Hey, you love to see it. No. Oh, wait, I was going to say no Liam, but he's right there. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Okay, that won't change anything. That won't change anything good. So, simulate this because we need to get to the next race so we can do Kimi's home race today. Speaking of Kimi, a win and a double podium. Again, it's just a sprint, so it's not worth a lot of points. Doesn't mean anything. Well, it means something for the championship, but personally, to the drivers, I'm sure it means jack shit. Sure does get a point. Hell yeah. We love to see that. Let's go a bit less braking stability. I know that sounds crazy, but... let's get you down there, you up there, and you down a little, and that should be good. I mean, good. Can't really complain. Can't really complain. George Russell needs to give up in this save. In this alternate universe, George Russell sucks. Kimi with the first place. Carlos with a disappointing 7th there, even though we have the best car for this track. Sandrine and Teo not doing as good as they did in the sprint qualifying. Sargent is behind Russell. Oof. Yikes. And I did... oh, that's why. I did not... their cars are set up horribly. I did them a disservice. And that's a...
driver was truly carrying the team's hopes.
Carlos? Hey, I mean, a 3-4, you know, you can't get a 1-2 every race, you know. Teo Porcher, though, finally. Is that his first win of the season? Yeah, it's his first win of the season, finally. Finally. But that means Liam Lawson moves above Carlos Sainz in the Drivers' Championship into second place. Finally, though. Oliver Behrman moving on up, 78 overall. Sandrine Picard getting another 10 points. Again, I think tying her best finish for 5th place. Or she... Actually, no. She got... Alright, she got 2 points from the sprint. Right, that's how she got 10 this weekend. Makes sense. But yeah, no, Williams is the clear second best team, which anyone who's been watching F1 for a few decades is like, oh, damn, that feels good. For sure, getting so many points. You love to see it. Oh, Kimi Antonelli, 90 overall. Okay, we can afford the new underfloor, by the way. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll go for dirty air tolerance. Just hopefully it makes it a little better. And those won't be done until after the next race. Yeah, hopefully we don't get another glitch. So that glitch is probably caused from us messing with the save. So it's likely it could happen again. And the save might just be dead and broken. We might just have to simulate everything forever. That might be how this save goes. Also, now we have $9 million. You love to see it. Makes staff better, makes people happier. I mean, this stuff doesn't really matter to me to get to level 5 and spend the money. As much as something like that does for the weekly development for all of our staff. Because our staff being better makes everything else better. I'm sorry, Leclerc. You know, these things might be why we keep getting drivers getting lower stats for our affiliates. Because I'm making them do that stuff. That might be why. Probably actually why. Also, Williams has 151 points. Aha. Vinny. Aha. 151. Ah. Okay, strategy prep. We have the best fucking car on the grid. But not for here, apparently. Okay. Let's hope I don't accidentally simulate Q3 this time. Eh? Eh?
Welcome along to Italy.
Eh? Welcome to Italy. Italy. No, I always sim one by one. Well, actually, I didn't last time, is what you mean, right? I always try to. For practice, though, Kimi looking kind of good. Kimi looking pretty solid. Okay, and then we can do a bit of that. Actually, we'll do a bit of that. Then a bit of that. A bit of that. Oh, that can't go back anymore. Ooh. That should be good. Okay. And then if we do 1, and then boop. Everything's where it should be. Almost did it. Almost did it. Fourth and third. We trust them for Q2 with those kinds of numbers. 5th and 7th. Hell yeah. Now on to Q3. First. No rain. Stroll, Porcher, Lawson, Picard, Antonelli, Sonoda, Sainz, Piastri, Norris, and Iwasa. Pretty typical Q3, I think, for us. We have 2 sets of tires, so that means I want to send you out on 2 laps here. What about you? You have 2. Beautiful. Haas has been doing much better. Let's watch Antonelli leave. Look at that beautiful car. God, I wish I had one. My life goal, my only reason I want to get rich outside of just financial and mental security is to buy a fucking Formula car. God. If I ever get rich, that's the first thing I'm fucking buying. Not a house, but probably a Formula 4 car is what I would purchase. That's what I'd do if I win the lottery.
You can bring the tire in. Okay.
So I feel like I'm a pretty responsible lottery winner, you know? Oh. I would probably, like, I wouldn't actually instantly jump in. I would practice with my F4 car for like 5 years before I jumped in, but yes, it's exactly what I would do, Raynard, if I won the lottery. And I wouldn't even, like, want to do it to get a full, like, yeah, I maybe might do a full racing career after that outside of Formula, you know? But it wouldn't even be for that as a goal. It'd just be like, if I can win a race, it would mentally prove to myself that I would probably be in my 30s at this point, right? If me in my 30s can jump in that late compared to other people and win an F4 race, that would prove to me personally, and this doesn't have to, everyone else can disagree that this is true. I think it's true, and that's all that matters. It would prove to me that I could have made Formula 1 if I had all the money and all the childhood experience and, like, all the right time, you know? If I had everything going for me financially, that would prove to me that I could have done Formula 1 as a person. Like, if I could do well, I guess the real truth, like, that truth would be, oh, I accidentally got caught by traffic. I'm sorry, I was talking to you guys too much, I guess. But what would actually probably really prove that is if I could win a Formula 4, like, Drivers' Championship one season. That would probably prove that. Honestly, Raynard, I kind of disagree with that. I give Lance a little bit of credit in the, like, lower leagues of Formula, like, in Formula 4 and Formula 3, I mean, Formula 3, he definitely got helped a lot by his dad, right? And team orders, and apparently a cheating car at one point. But, you know, he might have had all the advantages. But yeah, no, I genuinely think I have, like, the reaction time for it. That's, like, the one thing that I've had in my life that's been better than other people. This is gonna sound strange, but growing up, you know how you're told, like, everyone has something they're better at than anyone else, than everyone, like, you're better at some things, they're better at some things, that kind of stuff. I was told that also, this is awful. We're fighting on our laps. I guess I put him too close because of traffic. But basically, growing up and into my young adulthood, I didn't know what that thing was. Really. Until I started driving and I was just good at that. But my reaction times were always something that were in, like, you know, naturally I'm better at. But that was not something I noticed till a long time.
Currently a piece.
Yeah, I should have boxed them both. I was too busy caught up talking to you guys, and now we gotta waste another set of softs. His junior prime was flat out illegal. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. In his junior motorsports career, but F1 he has already reached his peak. Absolutely. Okay, first, one lap. New softs. New softs. One lap. I'm putting a good gap between them. Oh, but yeah, no, that's like my life goal. Like, the top life goal is to somehow get enough money to get into Formula 4 and win a season, and, like, be the driver championship of a season in some sort of amateur Formula 4. That would definitely be a goal, and that would definitely mean, like, that would like, I think I could die happy at that point, genuinely. If you ignored being destroyed by all of his teammates, you are right. If you can ignore that he's never beaten a teammate. Traffic for signs. No. The Haas might be just far enough away from us. We're coming up. Please get out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out. Yes! Perfect. Also, science isn't improving. It's a little worrying, but he needs to improve in Sector 3 anyway. I think. Antonelli, though, getting pole with that.
So that's a P1.
Now, Signs, what are you going to do with it? No improvement from Signs. Well, the real dream is winning the whole championship. But yes, a dream to work towards that dream is to win one of them, yes. I would rather that than own a house, literally. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Antonelli, pole in his home. Possibly secured. Picard with a nice second place if Piastri can't do anything. Picard with their highest qualifying yet in Formula 1. You love to see that. You love to see that. Honestly, what would be the true, like, actual, like, this is an unattainable dream in my opinion, is that I'm so good in Formula 4 that a Formula 3 team is like, hey, we'd like you on our team. We'll give you a discount. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But that, again, that's impossible. They would never offer a mid-30s-year-old guy a discount on a seat over someone who can pay more and is younger. Quite literally. Lawson, though, not a great qualifying for him. Not great, but Red Bull looking tough today. Ferrari not looking too tough, but anyway. Meanwhile, Logan. It's gonna be a cloudy one today. I'm happy with these alternate strategies, actually. I'm fine with this. This is actually really good. Let's just kind of get it underway. Watch an F1 driver race in F2 for a bit in his early 30s. I mean, that's fair, but he probably had years of experience, I'm assuming. Unless he was just a random guy. But I doubt that.
The anticipation is
outside
really
of like
building
events
here.
for famous
The
and rich
fans
people,
in attendance
I don't think
are
there's any
absolutely
chance of me
buzzing
getting in
with
anything higher than an
excitement.
F4 car. Outside of buying myself one.
There's a chance for Esteban Ocon to show what he can do here.
Starting this one from 21st
And again,
place
I'm
puts them
poor,
at such
so
a disadvantage.
that ain't
They're bound to
happening.
find this a difficult race.
Compared to a car like this, I'm poor.
This should certainly be a good one.
He was
folks.
also a meme for finishing last. Right. Yep.
The crowd are on their feet.
That would be
in
a nightmare for me.
anticipation of this.
Then again, if
Amelia
at
Mamadi
least doing it would
Grand
be
Prix.
an achievement, right?
And it's lights
For
out,
F4.
and away we go.
Everything else is a different story. Like me and my buddy Mike that I was talking about earlier, that he's the F1 fan I was talking about earlier. We have a dream that we want to start a weed grow facility that we sell to local, you know, we dispense to local areas, and that we would get rich off that, and then we would get into endurance racing instead. We would buy a car specifically for endurance racing. Well, we would have multiple race cars if we had a successful weed distribution business. Let's be honest, but that would be our main goal, because that would be like the far more realistic option than the Formula Series. Would be like endurance racing. Like our end goal for that would be to compete and do well in the 24-hour Le Mans. With the weed livery would go so hard, dude. The 24-hour Le Mans with the weed livery. Do you know what that? You know, the having watched the 24-hour Le Mans, do you know how like the 3 a.m. commentating goes crazy? Like they start making cocaine jokes. Imagine if they had the inspiration of a weed livery. I mean, come on. Also, I don't know how Sainz is cooking his tires and Antonelli isn't. Okay, no, he is. Let's get them off of deploy a little bit. Meanwhile, though, Sainz passing Stroll, though, but we actually might need Sainz on deploy a bit more because Stroll is fighting us. And now we're 2 seconds out from Norris. We need to get on avoid high-risk curbs because our tires are starting to heat up a little bit. Speaking of tires, let's look at everyone else's. A lot of mediums, plus some hard runners. Some hard runners. We are the fastest car on hards. So, oh. Iwasa!
Now let's take a look at the replay. Right, let's follow the action now at turn 7. Whoa!
Oh, just
and
a...
around they
Yeah,
spin,
honestly,
and they'll be...
when there's not much grip from the race on that corner, it is slippery, man. It's rough. And on cold tires, you know, I guess they're not that cold at this point. Yeah, but the dispensary logos that we supply on like the, you know, all around the car, that would go so hard, man. But yeah, no, that's what we'd like to do. Alright, I got hiccups. I gotta tell myself that I'm not a fish. I don't use gills anymore to breathe. And that my diaphragm is doing this pointlessly. Okay, this is the 3rd time ever this hasn't worked. Jesus fuck. These are some bad hiccups. Ugh! Also, Picard, into first! Ugh. Our engines are overheating, man. This is bad. Meanwhile, Sainz is starting to catch up to Lando. Lando can't keep up with that top 3. It seems the Ferrari's performance is really hindering it here. Halger with a major fault. Or, damage of some kind. Jesus Christ, these hiccups. I hate hiccups. So let's get a little deploy going. Maybe try and slingshot up to Norris a bit better. Or cause Stroll to go side by side with us and make it all worse! Speaking of deploy. Let's get a little aggressive with the tires again. Speaking of which, tire wear is looking on par with everyone. We might be able to get away from the Red Bulls with Kimi. It's very possible. Especially if they do that. Let's push. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get the full second. Holy shit, we did it. They might immediately catch back up because of DRS swapping, but... Oh, they got... How fuck! He got DRS. Oh! He has a fault. Poor chair has a fault. Absolutely massive for us. Let's try and push with signs in the same way. That gap should be enough to hold off Stroll here. Good. Okay, Stroll, you gotta stop it. We're trying to catch up to Lando here. It's not gonna happen. Stroll's hounding us, man. Meanwhile, Picard and Pourchaire don't have DRS on each other, which means we have the opportunity to keep everyone at bay. Meanwhile, let's get you to standard. Standard. Okay. I don't know how Picard caught back up like that. Just barely had DRS, I guess. Yeah, V-Carb really do suck. Because, wow. Wow, Maloney. He was just trying to put in the work to catch back up. Honestly, doing real work. Yellow flags from signs!
Sorry, guys.
Minor
Fresh.
wing damage.
Are you okay? Are you?
Stroll is just pushing him, man. I cannot believe it either, man.
Yeah, the car is difficult to drive, guys.
If he was on mediums,
I'll
this
get
wouldn't
back
be as
to
big
you.
of a problem. It wasn't Lance. I mean, Lance was pushing him, but... Fuck. Yeah, Lance is obviously a Sith. I feel like we should ignore it since it's minor, but... Yes. Signs? I'm sorry, man.
The hot and temp's just gonna be some lift and coast.
Oh, man. Signs. We'll have to see what his lap is at the end of this. It's bad, but it's not good. Science needs to heat up those tires more. I mean, at this point, it's just gotta deal with the slog now. The top three have spread out, so Science overtaking Marty. Yellow flag. You're locked up.
Right then, we can take a look
buddy.
now. Here we are, we're looking at turn 11.
He's
Very
lucky he
heavy
didn't
on
take out the
brakes.
V-carb, honestly. Stroll, mechanical fault. You love to see it. Signs, let's deploy a little bit. Why not fight? Why not? Yeah, Antonelli's tires aren't looking good. It's a bit of a bummer. Also, I just remembered we don't need the driving clean air thing. The car's trying to catch back up. She seems to be using some battery. Or it's just our lack of battery. But we were losing her earlier just fine, so I think she's trying. Oh my god, she got back up. Oh my god, she passed us! Her battery must be so full. Okay, okay. Okay, we can't lose her DRS. Holy shit, if she gets her first win. Sergeant pitting. Hauger pitting. Oh my god, we can't keep up. We can't keep up. She's too fast for us. What the fuck? She just put on turbo. What the fuck? What is going on? Oh, it's way better tires. But Teo's not really gaining that much. Tires the same. She's gained 3.5 seconds on us in a lap. Meanwhile, Teo's at half a second a lap. It's definitely not just the tires. I mean, I guess Teo has a mechanical fault now. Oh my god, the Alpine's so slow, it's been lapped by us. Oh my god. We have to pit onto hard soon. Might have to do a double stop. Might have to do a 2-stop, which is a bummer. We're bringing Hauger up with us, by the way. Oh. Ow. I think it's time to come in. Right now. Next lap, I guess. Next lap. Verstappen pitting. Lost in mechanical fault. We are now holding Hauger up. By the way. I think Picard's got the first win. The first ever win by a woman. Or 1.82? Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We need to be pretty easy on these, so I'm going to stay on standard. Now, Sainz is catching back up to this group up here. Being slowed down by Stroll a little bit. Actually, not even. It's Richard Bashore. We should pit Sainz soon. Not this lap, though. Next lap. He's going to have to pit again on the softs, probably. Let's deploy with Sainz, make sure he loses as little as possible. Sainz past the kick of Richard Bashore. Looking to make a move on Stanek. And he does. Beautiful work before pitting, Sainz. I didn't change his wing, you're right. Were you telling me not to? Because I forgot to. If you were telling me don't forget to, I forgot to. I totally forgot to do that. Yeah, it would have been an unnecessary waste of time. God, Picard is caught up to Sonoda. Sonoda is a whole pit stop behind Picard.
We'll drop back to normal pace now. Safety car.
Yeah, I know.
And just charge the pack.
Oh, what a great replay. What an awesome replay.
You can.
Looks like you got beached. It's good for signs, bad for us and Picard.
Copy.
Probably. He got the fastest lap, though, before he left.
Just keep the pressure on. You can do this.
Sonoda got saved,
Safety car.
by the way.
This lap.
Sonoda just got his race completely rewritten by that safety car. He's the only one who really benefited from it. Let's see how Signs does. No positions. Antonelli, no positions. Man. Everyone's just too close together. We can't do anything. Anyway, Picard still pulling away. It's not the tires anymore. I think she just is faster. When she uses battery, man, she is just faster. Our engine is also probably the problem. As well, partially. We do not handle dirty air well. But look, she's already gone, man. Poor chair with a mechanical fault, though. Okay, when she doesn't use battery and we do, though, it's a whole different game. Okay, tires are cooking. Sonoda in third because of that, though. As much as I want to push for till the end of the race, I don't think our engines can do that. Let's get off of... No. Get off of Void Harris curves. Let our engines cool down. And look at her, she's just gone. Sonoda's catching us, makes sense, his tires are better. I don't think Antonelli's gonna get a podium today, guys. going to be a tough one, but Picard might have just secured that win. Yes, Picard has secured that first win. Huge, huge congrats to her. Let's get a little deploy out of both of them. Science making his way up through the points, though. Couldn't break free from Sonoda and Piastri, though, sadly. But we did gain on Picard. Science back down to 10th, sadly. Hey, Abdul. How you doing today? Doing well, can't complain. Although I've had the hiccups for the past 20 minutes, I can complain about that. Antonelli down to 4th and dropping, man. Dropping like a goddamn fly. Sonoda's tires, though, about to be dead. Other people definitely are going to have to pit. Should we pit with signs now? Well, actually, our softs aren't that good. We need to pit with signs soon, though. I think next lap. I think next lap we pit with signs. We get an undercut on everyone else who has to pit again. Hopefully Antonelli can last the rest of the race. And that secures him a podium because Sonoda is at 38%. Stroll is a DNF? Oh, fuck. Looks like his car's blowing up on him. Yeah. Hopefully these last till the end of the race. Let's go aggressive with signs. It's not going to be pretty for signs. It's not. But it's what has to happen. No, we need to conserve these as best as we can. Yeah. Picard. Oh my god. Whoa, Piastri. How did he bridge that gap? That's incredible. Sonoda, though, on 22%. He's definitely going to have a puncture. He doesn't want to pit, though. It's for the... Yeah, that's Piastri ruining. Piastri is sexist and a misogynist. Confirmed. Absolutely destroying Picard. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Sonoda had to pit and is now out of the podium contention completely. Out of points contention. Meanwhile, Sainz could still get points, which would be huge.
Careful with the battery.
Oh, batteries. Whoops. Sainz, though, has confirmed with points. That is confirmed points with Sainz. Antonelli's got a podium. A bit disappointing. I know Picard is absolutely fucking gutted right now. This is going to be her best finishing position, her first podium, but she almost had the first ever woman victory in F1. Yeah, but he's a chauvinistic pig, confirmed. Yeah, Williams had an awful day. A lot of people had awful days. Not Aston Martin, Ferrari, and They did not have awful days. Russell, though, points. Russell in the points. George Russell not washed. Let's go light on those just so they don't puncture.
Just keep on top of the management.
I'm trying to pass him. We're pass him. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Make him get 1 point. No! Wait, no, this is the final lap. Right. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Yes! I don't know what you mean to check the top 10 later, one by one. Piastri taking that win, though.
It. He's got the win.
So we have taken the flag.
Okay, that's an 8th for Sainz.
P3.
Oh, hello. Sainz with a beautiful
The
recovery.
McLaren driver put in a great...
Honestly. Oscar, though, with a hell of a race. Marty with a hell of a race. Russell, his first points in years. Years. That's insane. Oh my god, that is insane. What a wild top 10. My jaw hurts. It's weird. Normally my jaw doesn't hurt after streams like this, but I guess I've been talking a lot. Ah. That does bump Oscar up, though, to being in that fight big time. Yeah, my throat's starting to die. Yeah. Yeah, my body's starting to shut down. It's 5 a.m. Oh, it's 5 a.m. That's why. Oh, fuck. I need to go to bed. I absolutely need to go to bed. Great pit stops. Great job. Oh. God, it's late. Thank God tomorrow's my day off. Yeah, Cake is doing great. I am gonna very quickly call it a night, though. My throat is and jaw are absolutely fucking killing me. Oh my god. Listen, I hope you guys had a great time tonight, as per usual. Oh my god, these hiccups are still here. Holy fuck. I'm falling apart. My body's shutting down, guys. I need to go to bed. I hope you all had a great time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day and or night. Whatever you're getting into. I believe in you. Anyway, good night. Appreciate you guys. Bye-bye. And yeah, good for Russell. Bye-bye. Appreciate you all. Jelly, Sean, Rainer, Abdul. Anyone else in here tonight? No? Okay. Appreciate you. Yeah, Russell got credit. Absolutely.